All right, we're going to have some easy ways that we're going to learn here to make some three-dimensional items in your mini museum. So we're going to start with just a basic strip of paper, and we're going to put some glue on it, and we're going to make kind of a little box here, but before the box it's going to look like a ring. So we're just gluing it into this ring shape, and after it is fairly well set, I'm going to make a crease right here near the end where I glued it, and I'm going to flatten it out. So right now it's completely flat. Now I'm going to open it up, and I'm going to decide how wide I want one side, and then I'm going to bend it flat and crease that. And that is going to make it a little rectangular prism. Now, if you want a top on that, we could either turn it sideways and it could just have an opening right through there. Or if you want to have a top here, then what I would do is I would find a piece of paper that is slightly longer, and I would cut it slightly longer. I would fold one end over just a little bit and then find out how long it is on the other side and maybe mark it with my finger or with a pencil. And this could be like a little tabletop, and just glue that on like that. And if you wanted to like pretend there were display shelves in here, you should probably draw those items first. So let's pretend I have shelves here, and I have some little Snoopy figurines in here, and maybe his doghouse, and maybe, I really need to put more detail, but for the purpose of this, let's just pretend. And then that little display case is looking ready. Okay, another thing you can do is you can take that little display case and actually cut an end that is the right size. And see, I just cut a separate little piece to put on there. And then I wanted to have a roof, so I measured. I need to make sure this is all the way colored and designed before I make it three-dimensional. At this point, I can still flatten it out to color, so it's not that big of a deal. But once I put this roof top on, then it's going to be stuck together. And how do I get that to stay? Well, I can take a little piece of paper, thin, and make a little tab. And if I fold that tab in half and put a little glue here and here, and I can glue it so that it is even with the angle of my roof. And then I'm going to do one over on the other side. This little tab, see how it looks like a little L shape? I'm putting some glue here and some glue here, and put it even with that slant. And now when I put my rooftop on, I will have some little glue that I can keep that roof on. See how I'm tabbing it? I'm adhering it underneath. So there's my little Snoopy's doghouse. Now, if I want to have some little stand-up figures, here's an easy way to do that. I could just take a piece of paper and I could fold these edges, and let's say this is a sign about selfie station, and I need to decorate that, and then I can have that displayed right here by that. And then I have a little Snoopy that I created. I have a Snoopy and a Charlie Brown that I created. We will want to cut all the way around there so it is looking its very best. We don't want any of that white background showing. Or you could color it so the background is looking purposeful, like maybe if I colored a sky behind him, then it would look like I meant for all of that to be there. Leave the bottom flat, that'll make it easier to stand up. And if you accidentally cut off any of your black lines, we can always redraw them back on. And so then I can take just a little strip and I can fold it like this. I can glue it to the back of my character and make sure that it is sturdy, and then my character stands up so that it can be in my gallery space, and maybe this is a selfie station to take a picture with Charlie Brown and Snoopy. Okay, have fun building.